old is a state of mind, right? Stay young, forever young.
What percentage of humans age? I think we all know the answer to that one. Everybody.
I feel like late 50s, honestly.
I feel like once I hit the 60 mark, it'll feel like, okay, like I'm getting older. What's old for you? 40-year-old?
Oh yeah, 40's old.
This is what I look like when I'm 57.
My age? I am 56 years old. This is where I'm headed. It's kind of like, okay, I'll just kind of sneak by. As long as my work is good, then it's not going to be an issue. But I've seen some friends who, same age or a little younger, that it can be something that they have to navigate around. On my website of my work, and maybe on LinkedIn, I took off the first 2 or 3 agencies. Because if anyone's doing the math, it's going to put me a certain age.
An estimated 10 million above the age of 65 are still working. That is a number that has more than doubled since 1985.
I'm about the oldest person at the agency by 10 years. But I look like I fit in. No one's gonna go like young, super old, young. So I'm on a shoot, and I'm probably the oldest person on the set by 15 years, including the client. And I had a birthday during production. I didn't tell anyone it was my birthday, not because I didn't want to disrupt the flow of the production, because I didn't want to answer any questions like, oh, that's awesome, how old are you?
I tell people how old I am as often as is humanly possible. I pronounce my age from the rooftops. I was born in 1960 and I'm 62 years old now.
When I started working, I just wanted to be an adult. I wanted to work. And when you start working, you're just running. You're not thinking about your 401k. You're not thinking about like, what's gonna happen like in my 40s and 50s when I'm like on the senior side. When I was 35, I just figured, I'm gonna work till I'm 65. You start to see the finish line, and also at the finish line, there's no 165. There's no people crossing the finish line in an advertising race at 60.
Like, I hope I'm doing something I'm passionate enough about that I would want to keep working, you know?
I want to retire when I'm 45.
45?
Yeah.
That feels ambitious.
I encourage everyone to call out those little daily incidents that just embed ageism more. Every time somebody says, ooh, you don't look your age, that's ageist. Never say, oh no, I'm dating myself, because that is reinforcing ageism. Say your age loud and proud and make a virtue out of your extraordinary experience to date.
Oh my Lord, I've dated myself by saying that I stood in line for the original Star Wars when it came out. I'm very mindful of the references, cultural, musical. Yeah, I remember when Duran Duran came out and I was driving down the street. They're like, you were driving when Duran Duran came out? Like, that's crazy. My dad was a doctor and he had a career and he was valued actually as a doctor in his later years. And when he retired, he was still working at other hospitals. A career like medicine, you're actually valued as you get older.
The thing that businesses are spectacularly failing to see is how enormously time and cost efficient hiring and promoting older people is. You can revolutionize your bottom line when you hire, promote, value, champion, and celebrate older people. Because it doesn't matter what business problem you show us. We've seen it before, we know how to address it. Businesses make themselves so much more time and cost efficient when they hire and value older talent.
This was my daughter's place, and she got sick and died in 2012, but I couldn't let it go, so I took it over full time. So I'm just doing what she taught us. I was a lawyer up until the pandemic. I was doing both, and then when the pandemic hit, I decided to give up the law and started working full time here. I'm 81 years old. Patio 1. To be considered an older worker, you have to be 100. So I'm still working on it.